Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into my podcast, Xena Life as a Dominatrix. This is episode 63. This will be published on Tuesday, August 27th, 2024. Before I begin discussing today's topic, I just want to mention that on all of my podcast episodes, you'll see a link that states support the show today. And when you click on the link, it leads right to my Venmo page. So thank you all very much for supporting the show, for subscribing, for tuning in. I hope you enjoy my little podcast. All right, today's topic, foot fetish. Foot fetish. Some foot fetishists are just absolutely obsessed with feet. The look of the feet, the toes, the arch, the wrinkles, what color they are, the size. They love it all. However, if the man is worthy of worshiping, they absolutely love the smell of the woman's feet, the taste, the feeling of having a sexy pair of feet in their face. They love to be objectified, being used as a human footstool, laying down and having a pair of beautiful feet resting on their face, or having feet resting on their back while they are kneeling. Some foot fetishists love to pamper a gorgeous woman's feet by massaging, painting the toenails, decorating the feet with ankle bracelets or toe rings. Some love a pair of clean feet, which smell delightful and clean, or feet that are just absolutely dirty, sweaty, or stinky, or all of the above. Some fetishists love hosiery on feet, fishnets, white socks, black socks, red or purple or black or clear toenail polish, or no toenail polish or no socks. Some fetishists are very particular as what they like, and some it's just heaven to be kneeling before their goddess to worship their feet. Some fetishists like flats or gym shoes, high heels, boots, or sandals, specifically when a woman is showing off her toes unintentionally. Some tickle fetishists love having their feet tickled, or they love tickling feet. Some women have very ticklish feet, and some don't. Some women do not enjoy having their feet touched by another person whatsoever, but some would rather get a pedicure at the salon than having their feet touched by a man. To each its own. Some women do not understand foot fetishism. In my opinion, foot fetish is one of the most common fetishes that there is. I've been involved in several foot fetish sessions. I've personally made several foot fetish videos for my video company, Bizarre Cinema, or just OnlyFans, and also custom clips for the foot fetishists out there. And I believe someone created a WikiFeet page with my feet on there. WikiFeet, Feet Finder, they are popular websites to find images and videos of all sorts of feet. And I've created an OnlyFans with a variety of foot fetish photos of mine, and and on my site Bizarre Cinema I've created several videos where I either crush food with my feet and make a fruit salad, or I play the role of a giantess and the camera is right at my feet, making my feet look very giant, or videos where my feet are pretty dirty, or somewhere I'm using my feet to stand on a slave, which is called trampling fetish. Or where I taunt the camera with walking in my high heels and you hear the clicking of the heels on the hardwood floor. That's a form of ASMR. The sound of the heels can be an absolute turn on. And some of my videos involve men, women, and trans people, as well as cross-dressers. And in the videos, they're just worshiping my feet and they love it, and I love it as well. I love just sitting back, relaxing, and enjoy my feet being caressed, having my toes sucked, having a slave's tongue just go up and down my bare feet, a tongue going in between my toes, getting all that lint. It just makes me feel very tingly having my feet pampered, if it's done right, that is. And some foot fetishists, they just love to look at feet and how sexy they look. It's such an absolute turn on to them. And others, they love receiving a foot job, a fetish that I do not offer in my sessions. And some people love having their balls kicked by a woman's foot, feeling the bare foot or the shoe just hit their genitals. That fetish is ball busting, which can be a hard limit to some individuals. Some men love to worship two sets of feet at the same time. And in the past, I've arranged sessions and photo shoots, video shoots, where my lady friends and I would dangle our feet in the slave's face and make him beg for our feet, make him smell our feet, massage our feet, kiss, lick, clean, worship our feet properly, and be used as a human footrest. And for some people over the years, I would hear from individuals that their fetish all started when they were a kid. Their fetish for feet, that is. For example, seeing a lady in sandals at the beach, or seeing a woman wear sheared nylons, or a woman walking in high heels. That sound just stuck with them, or the sight of the woman's feet just stuck with them. And when they became a teenager or an adult, they just, to this day, they love to worship feet. And as a teenager, they'd be so infatuated by feet, going through puberty and looking at a woman's feet, and the woman would have no clue that their eyes are on their feet. And also some people, they would see beautiful actresses' feet in some mainstream movies. For instance, apparently, supposedly, Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish. Or maybe he just loves showcasing women's feet in his films. But some of his movies, you'll see little snippets of a woman's feet. Like, for instance, Jane Fonda in Jackie Brown, or Salma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn. That super erotic scene where she drips champagne down her leg and places her toes in Quentin Tarantino's mouth, making him drink the champagne off her toes. It's so hot. And it was filmed, and in an interview that she did, I don't believe she was comfortable with that scene, but she did it anyway, and I think it's on YouTube where she discusses the film. But that movie is so great. And I believe there's a shot of Uma Thurman's feet in Kill Bill, and this actress, Vanessa Furlitos, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, her feet in Death Proof, another, I believe Quentin Tarantino either directed that film or wrote it. But it's Kurt Russell. There's a scene where Kurt Russell gently tickles Vanessa's feet, where she is in the parking lot. Her feet are dangling outside of the car, and she's relaxing in the back seat, and then all of a sudden she feels like a tickle on her bare feet, and it's Kurt Russell. And it's a very good movie. It's very you'd have to see it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but seeing her feet dangle outside of the car was very, to me, I thought that was sexy, as well as Salma Hayek's feet in that From Dusk Till Dawn. I think that scene was very sexy, in my opinion. And and regarding feet, of course, foreplay, making love, and involving food in the bedroom can be very sexy as well. It can turn a woman on, uh, sucking on your partner's toes while you're on top making love, or dipping chocolate on your lover's feet and placing strawberries on your lover's feet can make an extra tasty and sweet dessert for you. That's if you deserve the treat. Over 10 years ago, I read a article. Let's see. And it was something else. I told some foot fetishists about this article, and this is called, the title, Foot Orgasm Syndrome. Yep, it's a thing. And this was published back in June of 2013 on Discover Magazine. Let's see here. In general, people are attracted to nice legs and feet. The foot is an erotic symbol, variably appreciated by different people. Erotic thoughts and feelings about feet may become intentionally accentuated by fashion and the wearing of shoes with high heels, providing a position of the foot that resembles its position during a female orgasm, when feet and toes may automatically go into plantar flexion, resulting in arching of the foot and curling of the toes. Ooh la la. So, foot orgasm syndrome, a case report in a woman. Let's see, methods. A woman presented with complaints of undesired orgasmic sensations originating in her left foot. Interesting. And I find the article really fascinating. And the conclusion: foot orgasm syndrome is described in a woman. Let's see. I'm just reading the article. I'm not gonna. Okay. So, compared with a vaginally, clitorally induced orgasm, the left foot induced orgasm had the following characteristics. The spontaneously induced foot orgasms occurred in the absence of any sexual desire of sexual arousal. The duration is extremely short, around 5 or 6 seconds. Basically, it's insinuating that an orgasm can happen, and you'd have to find the article yourself. It's fascinating, and for me personally, when I have my feet caressed and sucked on and rubbed, it just relaxes me, and having a nice set of strong hands massaging my feet, it just relaxes me and makes me feel good. And if you're curious about foot fetish with your partner, try it out and see if your partner, likes it. And if they don't like it, then don't do it. And some women are just totally turned off when their feet are touched by a man. And if she's turned off by it, don't touch her feet. And some women, they just absolutely love it. And to each its own, really. And but I would suggest asking the woman first if she enjoys that type of play and enjoys having her feet nibbled on or licked or caressed and rubbed and sniffed, and pamper her with a nice pair of stockings to decorate her feet, or nice toe rings to decorate her toes, or treat her to a pedicure at the salon, or a nice pair of high heels as well. And make her choose the high heels, or not make her, but ask her. That's what I meant to say. Ask her what kind of high heels she likes. Don't just pick a random pair, and don't just pick a random size, because some high heels, they could be a pain in the ass to walk in. But maybe if you want to take her to a shoe store and have her pick a pair that she desires, she comes first, then you're doing a good deed by being a good boy, by pampering her. And that's good. So, some clips that I've made regarding foot fetish. Like I said, I've made several as well as been involved with several foot fetish sessions. But some clips, the popular ones on my bizarre cinema store: Doms with dirty feet, where another mistress and I, we taunt the camera with our dirty feet, almost hypnotizing the viewer with our feet. And another one is called Extremely Ticklish Feet. I tickle his feet, the slave's feet, while they are bound in wooden stocks, and he has nowhere to go but to feel my fingernails on his bare feet. And he giggles and giggles and giggles, and he just can't escape from all the tickling. And another one, Tickle Asylum Part 2. We played, a Dom and I played naughty nurses, and we only tickled our patients' feet. And another clip, Our Feet Deserve to be Worshipped. This was another Dom friend and I, we had our feet pampered at once by one slave. And another called Wet and Messy Feet, where I dipped my feet in chocolate and dipped the toes in the slave's mouth. Another 2-foot goddesses, and we stood on the slave. We had him worship our feet, another Dom friend and I. And another one, Secret Office Foot Fetish Party, where I had my lady employees worship my feet. One woman was worshiping my left foot, and the other woman was worshiping my right foot. And that was so... These clips were all so wonderful to make, and I enjoyed them immensely. And some women, that's a hard limit for them, is to... some women bottoms, is that's a hard limit, is to worship feet. And the women I used in these particular clips, they loved it. And it's all about safe, sane, and consensual. I made sure, do you like it? Are you comfortable with this? Before I film a movie, we go through this steps and questionnaire and what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. It's all about safe, sane, and consensual, but they absolutely loved it, and the clip turned out really hot. And speaking of parties, in the past I've hosted a couple foot fetish parties where women and men would attend these parties, and the men would just worship the women's feet, if allowed, that is. And for the men, it was absolute heaven for them. And the women, they just enjoyed it. And the last one was, I want to say, in 2013. I could be wrong, but it seems about right. 2013 or 2012, one of those years. But it was packed. It was crowded with a bunch of male foot fetishists, and the women, fellow dominatrixes or friends that just love that type of play. And they just sat on the couch or in a chair, while the men would just kneel before them, just worshiping their feet. And they had to earn the privilege to do so. And another event, this was a while ago, where I want to say it was a Dom Con in Los Angeles, where the slave had myself plus 5 women stand on him. And he's a friend of mine, and to this day he's a friend of mine, and basically that's his thing, is trampling, is having beautiful women stand on him. And I've never done anything like that at the time. This was about 20 years ago or 19 years ago. I'm not counting, but it was quite a while ago. But I'll never forget that, because I'm like, wow, there's 5 gorgeous women standing on one man. This is pretty surreal, and he's taking it like a champ. He's taking... Oh, and then I believe some women were wearing high heels, and he was just able to take that trampling. But not everybody's into trample fetish. That could be a hard limit to some, as well as ball busting. So know your limits, know what you're into, what you're not into. And also some slaves are just not into worshiping feet, and I totally understand as well. So if you're going to tell a slave, worship my feet, and they're just like, they call out their code word, mercy mistress, or that's a hard limit, then don't make them do that, because that's a hard limit to them. And then some slaves, they just absolutely love it, whether the pair of feet is either very clean or very dirty, very smelly, very stinky, sweaty. And I've had a request in the past where the individual did not like red toenail polish. And I stated, well, I just went to the salon just yesterday and my toes are red, and I'm not going to change my my toenail color for you, because a pedicure does cost money. And I just remembered that, like, I found that really interesting that he did not like red toenail polish, but to each its own. And and then and then another request recently, actually, where the individual loves sweaty feet. And I said, well, coincidentally, I'm going to the gym, and every time I go to the gym, my feet sweat. So you could come on, this was recently, I stated, you could come later, and I'm purposely not going to shower after the gym to make sure that my feet are nice and sweaty. And it was totally heaven and euphoric for him. Very lucky, very spoiled slave. So, and then some people are very particular. They love either bare feet or gym shoes, stinky gym shoes, or the smell of new gym shoes, or very worn flats, or very worn sandals to worship as well. Again, to each its own. And regarding my videos, I'll give a shout out to my video company, bizarre-cinema.com. And actually, I want to say, let me see, I created the site in 2007, and I'm not sure exactly what month, but I'm pretty proud that the site is still up and running with lots of different fetish videos. A lot of them are foot fetish. And I mentioned earlier Feet Finder, and Feet Finder, I think it's a paid site where you browse women's feet, all kinds of feet. And OnlyFans, where a woman posts her feet. And some women will post their feet, and charge money for a custom set of photos or videos. And some will sell their stinky hosiery or socks as well. And for you to buy them, boy, you'd be very lucky to have stinky socks in your possession. So, but yeah, I'm surprised I did not discuss this fetish in the past, and I'm happy I discussed it today. And it's to this day, it's a very popular fetish, and some people are into it, and some people just don't get it, or they're just not into it. Again, to each its own. And if you would like to explore foot fetish with your partner, just ask them, and get kinky in the bedroom and involve maybe some chocolate or strawberries, and foreplay before sex. It's just an option. And regarding that article, it's on this discoverymagazine.com, or you could Google it, foot orgasm. And yeah, it was a pretty fascinating read. I don't want to read the whole article, but you'd have to look for it yourself. And it's amazing that you could feel all kinds of sensations in the human foot. And when I want to treat myself to reflexology, sometimes I sit back and relax and just have the masseuse just work on my feet, just work and just dig their thumb in my feet and just give me a nice deep tissue massage. Or I just have my slaves do it for me, but sometimes I just like to treat myself and have that done, like have my legs massaged and feet massaged, and also leg fetish. That's another fetish that a lot of foot fetishists have, where they love to kiss up and down the woman's legs and massage the woman's legs, dress the legs in stockings or Cuban heel nylons or fishnets, or massage them with nice scented lotion and give the woman a nice deep tissue massage. Because sometimes walking in high heels all day on these streets of New York City or flats can be can be painful. So sitting back and relaxing and having a slave just pamper my feet. Oh, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, and again, if you're curious about, foot fetish, go for it. Ask your partner first. Suck on your partner's toes, lick the bottom of her feet, and make her nice and relaxed and make her feel good, and give her a nice massage. Massage her feet, her legs, her feet again, her legs again. Ask for permission to suck on her toes, to nibble on her toes. Ask for permission to have your face used as her personal footstool while she reads a book and uses your face as her footrest. And treat her. Take her out shopping for new high heels, for new shoes that she desires. She's in charge, not you. So a nice treat would be that as well. And some women are very particular as what kind of high heel or shoe that they desire. So, or have the woman send you the link to the heels or shoes that she desires, and get them for her. So be a good boy and pamper. All right, I think I'm wrapping up this episode, 63 already, of Xena Life as a Dominatrix Foot Fetish. And again, thank you all very much for tuning in, subscribing, listening, tipping. Tips are greatly appreciated. And for voice verification, my Venmo is Xena Romanova. And for more of my kinky foot fetish clips, you could go to www.bizarre-cinema.com. And other dominatrixes and foot fetishists, they make foot fetish clips as well. And you could find them online as well. And yeah, I totally forgot to mention that there's a category called male feet, where men like showing off their feet to the camera to other men, and that's another fetish as well, another niche as well. But like I said, to each its own. All right. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.